Hello girls, it's Monday. So this week we are talking about teachers, and we were talking about if there is a specific teacher that we've had that has kind of influenced our life and how they have influenced our life. I guess when I think about the one that kind of started me off on the road that I'm on now, that would have to be the guy that basically created the program that I did in college, which was called Electronic Critique at the time, eventually became Digital Media. His name was Marcelo Gorman. So the main class that I took with him was really like it was kind of like a core, you'd take so many of these almost like lab classes for the program, and you would have 5 to 10 people in that class, and they would be all different years. So you'd have people that were going to graduate, people that were freshmen, and they would kind of all be thrown in together. I remember learning about like the Panopticon and Foucault and what does it say about us. This was when YouTube was kind of just starting and everything. What does it say about us? The fact that we want privacy, but we also put ourselves out there. Why do we put ourselves out there? Is it because we initially want to do that, or is it because that's how we're conditioned by society? Like, it was all these really cool thoughts and things I'd never really thought about or considered. Obviously, having handed over a lot of probably my privacy, to basically strangers and kind of engage in this online community that is, very new, and it says a lot probably in the way that we deal with each other about us as a society, definitely instilled kind of this questioning that I have. Sometimes it's hard for me to not be very like black and white and very like this is right, this is wrong, like in my head, and be very set in my own ways and very stubborn about things. But that class, and I think him in general, just taught me that to question something isn't necessarily to make a judgment and isn't always to be looking for an answer. Sometimes it's more about creating a conversation or becoming aware of things rather than necessarily trying to change or fix. Sometimes that comes along with, I guess, the process. I spent so much time after hours in that class working on things like we had to make a video game, and I, of course, decided not to use a super easy, just add different skins on things and you have your own little environment. Like, I chose to use the harder version where you had to literally create everything from the game up and create a first-person shooter game. That's stuff that I probably wouldn't have done, but I got exposed to it and has made me someone who I'm genuinely interested, I think, in kind of like online communities and what they say about us and why we do the things that we do, and I'm just naturally curious about that, and I think that definitely was started in that class. I think that was definitely started by that professor, and I feel like it's probably propelled me into the things that I do on the internet and I guess the rationale behind them. I'll see you girls next week. I love you all, and yeah, bye.